Hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here today, my name is Odds and I am giving you my first video of 2023, which is the most anticipated films of the year. There's a lot to look forward to this year. I'm pretty optimistic about this year overall. I'm going to be doing this for TV shows as well as year in review. Be sure to stay tuned for that. I will upload those soon. They are coming. My video schedule for January is already planned out, so yeah. If you're new here today, I would love for you to subscribe. I do 2 videos a week, beauty, vlogs, film, TV, Marvel, DC, Star Wars, or something on this channel for everyone, so be sure to stay tuned for that. And if you like this video while you're watching, make sure to give it a big old thumbs up. So, Variety posted a most anticipated movies coming in 2023 article, so I'm just going to go through that one. I'm going to skip anything I'm not particularly interested in. This is going to be stuff that I have thoughts on that I'll probably go see. Some of them I'm like on the fence about, which is going in order of release date. So the first one we're going to talk about is Knock at the Cabin. This is an M. Night Shyamalan movie. So part of me doesn't want to see this, but part of me does want to see this because I like the cast of this. It has Dave Bautista, it has Jonathan Groff, it has Rupert Grint. So I'm interested in this, and the plot is semi-interesting, but knowing M. Night Shyamalan, it's just going to be a stupid twist. So I'm not really looking forward to that. It is based on a story, so I haven't read that, but yeah. Coming in at number, well, we're not ranking these, I don't know why I'm saying number 2. Next movie on the list in terms of release date that I'm excited about is Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. I will be honest with you, when I was doing my most anticipated, when I revealed my most anticipated movie of the year, I totally forgot the MCU existed, which is amazing because they pumped out so much content last year, and they're pumping out so much content this year. I don't know how I could ever forget, but excited to see Kang the Conqueror. Not too excited for another Ant-Man movie. I didn't love Ant-Man and the Wasp. I felt like there was real tonal imbalances in that movie. Like the villain was ultra serious and then it was just joking the entire time. So the film itself felt really off balance to me. But I'm hopeful that this is going to be better. It seems a little bit more serious with the same MCU humor that they throw in literally everything. But very excited to see Kang the Conqueror. Next on the list, again, I feel like I have to go see this just because it's such an interesting concept for a movie, and it's like loosely based on a true story. So it's not like this did not really happen, but it's Cocaine Bear. So Elizabeth Banks is directing this, which I find so wild because this doesn't seem like something she would direct. I don't know. I guess I don't know Elizabeth Banks. I mean, I don't know her personally, so I can't really be a judge of what she would and would not direct. But this just seems kind of wild for her to direct. It's about a bear that ingests a bunch of cocaine and goes on a murderous rampage. If you haven't seen the trailer, I recommend you watch it because it's pretty funny. It looks like it's going to be real good. The next movie on the list is Scream 6, which I've seen the trailer of and it looks great. I've only ever seen the first Scream movie. I haven't seen the other 4 that there are, including the new like reboot that there was, although it is like its sequel, but it's kind of like a reboot that they did. But I haven't seen that yet. I just haven't watched the sequels because I was worried that they were going to disappoint me and ruin the first one for me, because that tends to happen when there are franchises of stuff that have way too many films in the franchise. So, yeah. Good cast, and it has the same director as the Scream 5. This one I should do a video on, but I will be out of town. So I probably will just get to it later. It is Shazam! Fury of the Gods. I'm really excited for this. I'm nervous because DC is changing everything right now, like completely wiping the slate clean and making something new, which is terrifying and exciting all at once. I loved the first Shazam, so I'm excited for this one, and I feel like this is probably going to be the end of this, but we'll see. If it does well, then they'll keep it, but I mean, Aquaman made $1 billion and they're getting rid of that Aquaman, so I don't know. This one I keep seeing trailers for in every single movie I go to see. It's Chevalier, which comes out on April 7th. Samara Weaving and Lucy Boynton are in it. Minnie Driver is in it. Sounds really interesting. It's about a violinist who rises through the ranks, and he's a black man in France in the 1700s, and it takes place during the French Revolution. So, cool. I love the French Revolution, so I will definitely be seated for that. Oh, but coming out the same day is the Super Mario Brothers movie, which I'm also really excited for. I know a lot of people are like, I don't like this voice cast, blah, 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 but I'll be seated anyway. I like Illumination, so I think it'll be pretty good. Coming out the next week is Renfield, which is another adaptation of Dracula, where Nicolas Cage is playing Dracula, but Nicholas Hoult is playing Renfield, so I love Nicholas Hoult, so I'm quite excited for this. I also love the Dracula stories, so I will take any and all adaptations of it and absorb them, and it'll be great. May 5th, Shanna's birthday, Cinco de Mayo, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 finally comes out. I'm wearing my Guardians shirt today. That is my most anticipated movie of the year, hands down, is Guardians Volume 3. I love the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, so I'm quite excited to see the next installment. I'm scared because somebody's gonna die, and this is the last iteration we're gonna see. This last time we're gonna see this iteration of the Guardians, because this is James Gunn's final film with Marvel. So bittersweet, but I think it'll be pretty good. Everyone's returning, including Gamora. I have a trailer reaction on my channel if you want to go check that out from about a month ago. But yeah, I'm super stoked. Coming out in May is The Little Mermaid. I don't know if I will see this because I have not seen any of the live action adaptations of the Disney movies because, again, it's one of those things that I feel like it's going to ruin the original for me. I don't vibe with live action adaptations of these animated movies. I think Halle's going to do great as Ariel, but it just doesn't vibe with me very well. So I don't know. Also, Rob Marshall is directing it. Apparently he directed Chicago, which I didn't know. Chicago movie is pretty good, but he also directed Into the Woods, and that was bad. So we'll see. And then there's original songs by Lin-Manuel Miranda. I'm a little tired of him too. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see about that one. Be a game day decision. Whew, we're like halfway through the year now. Coming out on June 2nd, finally, it was delayed. What is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse? Quite excited for this one. We have more Oscar Isaac as Miguel O'Hara. So we're going to see more of him as more of a leading role instead of just the cameo he was teased in at the end of the first one. But we're also getting Issa Rae as Spider-Woman and Daniel Kaluuya as Spider-Punk. So gonna see a lot of different Spider-Man variations. I'm very excited to see that. Probably the most controversial film on this list is going to be The Flash. I'm just excited to see what this movie actually is now that DC is being shaken up and the whole Ezra Miller controversy is, I don't want to say, it's not really a controversy, it's that they're a terrible person. But yeah, we'll see what exactly happens. It's going to be a Flashpoint movie, but we'll see how it kind of resets the universe. Finally saw the trailer for this one because I hadn't seen it before. I just didn't watch it when it came out. I wanted to see it in a theater. Was Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. I did not see Indiana Jones 4. the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I did not see that one, and I heard it's not really worth watching, so probably won't watch it. But this one I'm definitely interested to see. They DH Harrison Ford, and it looks pretty fantastic. They're getting really scarily good with that technology. Coming out on July 21st, we have a double feature. My other most anticipated movie of the year is Barbie. What is this movie going to be about? Like, obviously it's about Barbie, but is she living in the real world? Is she living in a Barbie world? Is it like the Truman Show? Who knows? The trailer doesn't really give that much information to us. It kind of homages 2001: A Space Odyssey first, and then gives us a little hint as to what's to come in her world. But again, it looks like part of it takes place in our world, so we'll see. Maybe it's like a Barbie come to life or situation or something like that. But also coming out is Oppenheimer, which is Christopher Nolan's next film. So you know Cillian Murphy's in it. A lot of other people are in it. Robert Downey Jr., Matt Damon, Emily Blunt, Florence Pugh, Kenneth Branagh, and Rami Malek are also in it. So this has a star-studded cast, as does Barbie, so we will see who wins the battle of the box office that weekend. I'm kind of going to guess Barbie is going to win, but we don't know. Like, Jude Rhodes could totally show out for Oppenheimer, so who knows. Coming out a couple weeks later is The Marvels. This is the sequel to Captain Marvel, but it's also going to feature Miss Marvel and Photon Monica Rambeau. So we're going to see kind of what happens as they like kind of change places at the end of Miss Marvel to see what exactly is going on. We're going to also see the relationship between Monica and Carol, because that's a tense relationship. So we'll see what exactly goes on. Excited for this one, but it's not my most anticipated Marvel movie of the year. I did really like the original Captain Marvel. I know a lot of people don't like it, and that's like a controversial opinion, but that's my opinion. This one I'm tentatively excited for, because again, Disney park ride movies are usually not great, but they're remaking The Haunted Mansion. The cast is kind of hit and miss, because there's good cast members and there's cast members, actors I really hate that are in it, so we'll see. But coming out on August 11th is The Haunted Mansion, like I just said. So Owen Wilson, Tiffany Haddish, Danny DeVito, Winona Ryder, Jamie Lee Curtis, Jared Leto, Dan Levy, Hassan Minhaj are in this movie. Jared Leto is playing the Hatbox Ghost, which I'm so mad about because I love the Hatbox Ghost. Haunted Mansion is probably my favorite ride at Magic Kingdom. It's probably my favorite ride at Disney. I just love it so much. I listen to 999 Happy Haunts all the time, so I hope that makes it into the movie because that's a banger of a song. But I don't know. Also, Rosario Dawson's in it, so. Blue Beetle is apparently coming out. We'll see if that happens. It's another DC movie. If they want to go in that direction or if they want to scrap it entirely, I would not be surprised if it just totally goes away. Sony's coming in hot, and the Kraven the Hunter movie is coming out in October. It's probably going to be terrible, not gonna lie. Aaron Taylor Johnson is in it. Ariana DeBose is Calypso. I like Ariana DeBose. Russell Crowe is in it. Yeah, we'll see, because I don't like Venom, so yeah. Apparently they're rebooting The Exorcist. Dune Part 2 comes out November 3rd. I didn't love the first Dune, but I'm planning to read Dune this year, the first one at least. So we'll see how that turns out, if maybe I'll appreciate it more then. But Part 2 comes out on November 3rd, so we'll see what happens. Austin Butler, Christopher Walken, Florence Pugh join the cast, so excited to see that. Coming out November 22nd is Wish, which is another Disney, I think it's a Disney princess movie, so excited. It's for celebrating Disney's 100th anniversary. Crazy Ariana DeBose is in it. She's voicing the main character, so excited to see that. Coming out December 15th is Wonka, which is the origin story of Willy Wonka. I will not be seeing this because Timothée Chalamet is my mortal enemy, so no, I'll pass. Who even... That's Warner Brothers. Yeah, I will not see this. And then coming out on Christmas is Aquaman and the Last Kingdom. Again, it's going to be like, how are we going to end this? Because it's going to be over. DC is changing itself for good. Jason Momoa will not return as Aquaman, although he might play Lobo, so that's a different story. But yeah, excited for Aquaman. Little nervous at how they're handling the Mira situation. Apparently she's still in the film, but I heard she got cut like significantly, which is disappointing because I love Mira so much. She's like one of my favorite DC characters. So yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of films coming out this year. Marvel has, surprisingly, they don't have a November slot. All their movies are coming out at the beginning of the year, but they're going to be doing lots of TV shows, which we'll cover in my next video. So be sure to stay tuned for that. That will come out on Thursday. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day, a wonderful 2023, and I will see you on Thursday with a new video. Bye!